Yo, what is going on, guys? We're back with another Legends video, and you guys see the title. Actually, well, yeah, you guys see the title, you guys see the thumbnail of the video, you guys know what we're going to be discussing in today's video. Everybody has been talking about what's coming for Legends Festival, right? We all know, like, one thing is for sure, right? They're going to be giving us some GT buffs for Legends Fest, right? We've known this since, like, literally since September, right? We've been speculating since way before then, but as September hit, we started getting we had the Powerful Opponent campaign, which had the free-to-play Super 17. Then we had the Zenkai Pan. Then we had all these types of stuff that just basically you know, it gives us the idea that they're gonna bring us GT for Legends Festival, right? But that's only one of it. We all know that last year we had two banners for Legends Festival, right? We had the LF Blue Boys, and then we had the LF Sword of Hope Trunks, which, if we go back to last year, literally a year ago, literally this day, we all knew that Sword of Hope Trunks was coming. We had the Zenkai Purple Zamasu from the 2nd year anniversary. We had the free-to-play Rose, and it was just all types of things that just led to us knowing that the Trunks was coming for Legends Festival. But we also got surprised with the Blue Boys, right? Nobody knew that the Blue Boys was coming. I mean, there was a couple people actually, like, you know, speculating that there would be another unit, but not necessarily, like, I don't know how to say, because the year before that, obviously they did UI Goku, right, which was one singular banner, and then he came with the Pride Troopers, right? And then the second part had two banners, which was the Gogeta and Broly. But then last year, part 1 was two banners, and then part 2 was one banner, which was the Summonable Ultra. And obviously they would go off of last year, which meaning part 1 is going to be 2 LF banners, which obviously one of them being assumptively, I don't even know if that's a word, but presumably is going to be the Super Saiyan 4s, and then there's going to be a second banner, which is what we're here to discuss about today. And now obviously part 2 would be in the middle of December, where we got Ultra Gogeta last year. We'll probably hopefully get our first summonable green Ultra, right, in December for this year, right? But that's later down the line. But yeah, I think, as you can see here, we have a USS build. I think the second, like, theme, the second like the other theme for the Legends Festival will definitely be Universal Survival Saga related. I think this team just needs the most help at this point. Obviously, I think the latest buff was UI Goku, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, which was all the way in June. This team definitely does need a lot more. I would say UI Goku, I mean, he did fall off, right? It's safe to say he fell off. Like, he's still really good. You have the Auto Dokkabaku, and you have the which, by the way, that's a clash, what I just said. It's the Auto Clash one, basically. And then he also has the Gauge. He has a lot of things, right? He's still good. He's just not good right now, which is why you can say he fell off, right? He's just not as good right now because, you know, I don't even have to say why. But I think this team definitely does need a buff or two, right? It definitely needs some major buffs. And I think just like last year, we'll get exactly what we were expecting, but then we'll get surprised with, you know, the exact two people you see on that thumbnail. I think we'll probably see, but we'll see a double tag festival. Would the festival really be a double tag? I don't know, it could be, right? Who's to say they can't, right? Legends can do whatever they want, and I definitely wouldn't be opposed to it. Tag LF Super Saiyan 4s and then tag LF Goku and Frieza, right? Or it could be a Goku and Frieza assist, but I feel like it should be, if anything, it should be Goku and Frieza with the Super 17, or not Super 17, but Android 17 assist, right? So, I mean, I don't know how they're gonna do that, but I definitely think that second banner will be USS related, because that's just the team that needs the most help. Now, we can't really go off of anything because, like last year, they're only buffing one tag that we have like a clear idea of what Legends Festival is going to be. So obviously last year was Future, and then this year is GT. So we just have no idea what that second part could consist of. There was nothing, you know, hinting at the Blue Boys that we got before the Legends Fest started, right? Like I said, we only had Fusion Zamasu Zenkai. We had Purple Janemba Zenkai, I remember, because he was the first free Zenkai with the Battle Gauntlet system. And then we also had the free-to-play Yellow Rose, right? So there was just nothing indicating that there would be, there was nothing indicating there would be a second banner, right? Until they hit us with that, you know, that little punch with Goku and Vegeta, which I can't get over how just exciting that was, bro. That was probably, I will say this every time I talk about them, but that was just one of the hypest reviews reveals they ever had. It was just out the window, just like very fresh, very new thing, like new mechanic. It was just insane. But yeah, I definitely think USS should be what we see as the next as the second, like, you know, the second, I don't want to say second part because it's not the second part, but like the other half of the festival, right? It'll be GT versus the Tournament of Power. I have a gut feeling that we could see finally Goku and Frieza, right? And then I don't know what part two would look like. But yeah, because what are they gonna fill that second banner with? Could they do a dual tag? Could they do a LF Omega and then a LF tag 4s, right? And make it just full GT, and then part two you could do something else. I don't see it, right? I just don't think GT is just, they're just not like that, bro. I just think they need Dragon Ball Super content or Dragon Ball Z content like they did. Actually, no, they didn't do that in the first year. They didn't do that at all. They didn't do a Dragon Ball Z versus Dragon Ball GT. But they could just do something with GT and Dragon Ball Super just like they did in the second anniversary, where we had Vegito Blue, Fusion Zamasu, and the Rage Trunks, and then you had Vegito Blue, the GT full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and then the Omega Shenron. I just don't think GT by itself is going to be good enough for the Legends Festival. I definitely think that second banner is going to be where the hype is at. I just, you know, it's literally going to be a replay of last year, right? We're all expecting this one thing, but the second thing that they reveal is going to be the hyper, the more anticipated unit, which I definitely would say that Goku and Frieza is more, I don't want to say more hype, because Super Saiyan 4's into Gogeta is definitely like peak, but I think Goku and Frieza just has just more to it, right? It's just the moment Goku and Frieza working there. I just think the hype behind it is just, I don't know, it's just the moment behind it, the I don't know, it's just, it's better. I'm at a loss of words, but I think a Goku and Frieza will definitely just hit more than a tag Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta fusing into Gogeta. I don't know for me if that's the case, because it's a Gogeta. If they include Gogeta, then hell no. But if it's just a tag, just a generic, literally repeat of last year, I just won't look at it the same, because you can't top the Blue Boys, right? It's just, I'll just see it as a reskin, even though it's not really a reskin, right? But it technically is. It's just another tag Goku and Vegeta, just different form, right? So just, you know, obviously the animations are going to be different, but I just wouldn't see it as that. But, you know, if you have Gogeta, if you have them fuse something new, right? Because that would be something new, an in-game fusing unit. We already have, like, we have that card art leak. There was also Hourglass leak, which I didn't even talk about in the video about the card art leak, but there was also Hourglass, right? So like a timer. So you just can't tell me that these guys are not going to be able to fuse mid-battle. But again, let's get back on track to what the video is actually about, which is, I just think or USS is going to be that second half. We could use a lot of stuff still from USS. We could use a transforming Evolution Blue. We could use a transforming Kefla, anything, bro. I just think there's a lot from USS they could dig for, right? We could get a transforming Super Saiyan Blue into UI, right? There's just a lot of things they can still give us from USS, and I definitely think that second banner will be just that, right? And by the way, I didn't really make a video for it, but they did post on Twitter like a ball that it goes from blue into orange, or like not orange but like reddish, right? Basically, people are thinking it's gonna be an Omega Shenron, because when he's doing his ult, the one that's currently in the game, I don't think there's a banner that features him, so we can't really look at it. But the Red Omega Shenron that we literally just talking about not too long ago, his ult, the balls, right? Even, you know, the balls go from blue to red, right? When he's doing the power energy ball, right? Which is where, you know, the speculation is coming from. So I mean, it makes sense, right? You could have the tag Super Saiyan 4s and then the 1% Omega Shenron, right? Hopefully transforming, right? Because we definitely do need to see a transforming Sin into Omega. The only iteration we have of that is the Ultra, but that's just for the intro. But yeah, the reason why I came to the summon tab was because they have they've returned these guys, these three, which are all USS. I mean, it doesn't really mean anything, but I just think, you know, why do they have them here? They want you to summon for them so you could get them to Zenkai buff what's coming up, right? I don't know, but obviously that's probably far-fetched, because they're actually not even USS, they're Rival Universe / Universe 6, right? But I believe her Zenkai thing, actually no, it is Purple Rival Universe, but still that could just lead to a Jiren or something, right? But I don't know, just something tells me. And then you have, I mean, these two are just movies, so I don't really know why they're here. Well, actually, No, this guy doesn't buff Beast Gohan, does he? Yeah, so I don't know why these two are here. But then obviously you have these two because, you know, if someone's green or red GT, green GT, right? So I don't know. Because you already have them in the USTR shop. What are you returning them for? But I mean, they always return Zenkai banners. Maybe I'm in over my head here, but I just think USS will definitely be that second tag. And before I say that for the next 10 times, we will end it here. Let me know definitely what you guys think that second part is, or like that second banner is going to be, because they're definitely going to drop 2 banners for the first part and then the Summonable Ultra for part 2, just like they did last year. I just don't see it only being GT. It's definitely going to be GT versus some other thing, and it could be anything else, but I just strongly believe USS is about to see a major buff, and we could see a LF Goku and Frieza, whether it be a tag or assist. Better to be a tag, right, than assist, right? It's just going to be lame, but I definitely think they're gonna blow us out of the water, right? We're all expecting the tag Super Saiyan 4s just like last year. Again, we were expecting Sword of Hope Trunks, but then they just hit us with something completely more hype, completely more different. Now, I'm not saying this year is going to be the case in terms of more hype, but it's going to be something that, like, you know, you're definitely going to want, right? Maybe it's on par, maybe again it could be even hyper than that, right? We'll just have to see what the video and stuff has to what it has to offer, because it's gonna be big, right? So yeah, with that being said, if you guys did have enjoyed this, guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're new. Once again, let me know definitely what you guys think it could be that second banner. And yeah, I don't really have anything much else to say. Yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one.